press the bell icon on the YouTube app and never miss another update.
What's going on, everyone? To or not to or Armor Edition. And let's begin. So mirror armor is very good. It's basically an armor where you deal damage before the battle starts. It's perfect for tank, but it's also very good on infantry or horses. Very common drop, but I do suggest you keep probably two full set of max 50 is very good. Also gives you like HP and defense, so it's good on almost anyone. So this one is especially, I don't know about tank. On tank, I don't see it to be that good. It can be very good too. It really depends how you play, and I put it on Leon or infantry because infantry usually is very weak against magic. Same as horse, of course. And this also works against regular like arrows and shit, archery. So, but this one's a rare drop, so you definitely want to keep don't worry. Even if you have, I think if you have like more than 3 max, but that's my opinion. Carbon fire, very common drop. I personally think 1 set is more than enough. It's especially useful on Bernhardt and Sakura, Sumire, but honestly it's not like the best one. So it's pretty situational. You see, when unit HP is about 50%, you get this, or you have to be below. So situational ones are not, not very good. Okay, Twilight Armor is a very common drop, and is actually, it's really good on Luna, Flyer Luna. So Flyer Luna, I think it's probably the best armor she can carry. For the rest, not really, because let's say if you use Assassin, it's, defense doesn't really matter, honestly. You're gonna get 1 shot anyways. For Aqua unit, I think can be very useful, make them very tanky. Archer doesn't matter, same reason as Assassins. Okay, so Assault Suit, this is a very common one. When attacking, it increases defense and magic defense by 2. So this is also a very common drop. So I would say more than 2 sets, you can definitely order them. I would use it. I think it's the best on Luna Archer, just because the magic defense you get more from Twilight, and then you can use it for how can I say? You can use it for Archer too, but not very recommended because that wouldn't really help you survive. Anyway, so last right, this is possibly the best armor for Assassin, or for all these units. It's the best. You'll never have enough, and I still haven't gotten my first one. Very rare drop. Don't worry, you can have up to like 8 sets, 9 sets max. Monkey Kingfish is pretty rare, but it's good. It's like it's good for Assassin. It's also good for Archer, but it's not very good for tank. I think 2 full set would be good. It depends how do you play as well. If you have a lot of Assassins, then you want more sets. Gargoyle Jacket, very common. It's good if you want it on your tanky units like Altamiller, tank Altamiller. This one is very good. In common is very good if you don't have last right, I think. So it doesn't really take magic damage, then you don't need it. So this one's better for physical damage. It's good on Juggler, Angelina, Altamiller, and that's pretty much it. It's definitely not good using on Assassin or Archer because it doesn't do much. Dark Robe, common drop, and people, they think it's like an instant or actually it's not as bad as people think it is. Honestly, it gives you +1 HP percent. I think it's 5% when you max it, and when attack with a range attack, these defense and magic defense goes up, and if you really think about it, it's actually pretty good on your healers because it adds HP. I wouldn't recommend using Epic to upgrade it. If you have dupe, upgraded with dupe, and it's actually very common, and it's a good alternative for your mage if you don't have Tenyo. Of course, this is like possibly the best one for mage and healer, but if you don't, then this is not that bad if you look at the difference. So definitely I'll just keep it and until my mage and healer have better ones, which is this one. Then yeah, this one's a very rare drop. It's good, don't worry it. Don't max it with dupe. It can be used on flyer, it can be used on your, it's very good on, what's her face, Listo. It's probably one of the best. So these two are like pretty similar. So these two, you know, does the same. Again, this one is one of the best, don't worry. I'm very lucky. I have like 9 set. I have like 5 max already, and I still have like a lot, but I never upgraded with my dupe because anyone can use it. Bloodline, one of the best armor possibly in game for these classes, and I'm also very fortunate to have like 8 sets. I have like 5 full sets, and then I still have like more too, but I still didn't ore any of them. I personally think it's best on Layden, just because of the HP and defense, and it's pretty, you know, 10 chance to lower damage taken by your unit in this battle by 30%. 10 chance we're talking about level 1, and I think it's 30% when it's maxed. 30% is pretty damn high, and with, you know, how tanky your tanks are, on top of this, make them like, you know, they're not really getting damage at all. Okay, these are the special ones, so I just, you know, all these land special ones, I mean the ones you buy from the store, just don't order them, which is, makes no sense if you buy and then order them. This one is, real talk, this one's pretty garbage. But I wouldn't order it because it's pretty common. I have 3, I still have in max 1. On Landford is good because after battle, deals fixed damage. But honestly, after battle, fixed damage is not that good, because you do want to kill them before the battle. I mean during the battle, and there's a lot of skills that can prevent, skills and equipment that can prevent fixed damage. So definitely not really recommended. These are special ones. This one I don't have it yet. This one's very good. This is like a this is as good as not as good as last ride, but almost there for these units. So I would say if you don't have last ride and have this, definitely upgrade it. Sherry special one. Okay, this one is very common drop. I personally only have 1 set. I have it on Lewin, but you can put it on L1. It's especially good because, you know, receive a healing effect on heroes who should have, I mean not who should have, who has self-healing. So L1 will be perfect because you receive even more healing on top of the his talent. Okay, this is one of the most common drop, and also get it from Time Rift, and I think also from some chapter, I forgot, but I got a lot of this. Usually if I don't have Tenyo or this, it depends. This one and this one is like as good, I would say, so you can put it on your mage or healer. Very common. It's very good on Listo, and it's probably one of the best for Bozo. Very common drop, but I only have 1 set, and then the rest I order them. Very common drop. This one is actually the same effect, but for mages. And a lot of people think this is garbage. It's not. Apparently it's good for Yulia, the upcoming hero. I didn't read why it's good, but I do have quite a few saved up. It's also very good on your healer if you use, let's say, Juggler. Because if your Juggler gets hit, it's going to heal your team. And then if your healer has this on, you get more healing effect. Alright. Death Rope here, this just sucks. I do have 1 set max just from dupe because it's a very common drop. You know, chance of being critically hit by 20%. Let's see, the full damage is when attacked 30% to increase enemies' damage taken by 20%. Honestly, this is not very good because the effect is like it's a gamble. So If you don't have anything better, and if you don't want to use SR, definitely you can use it just upgrade it with dupe. Don't spend epic on this. This thing is not good as well. This is only good for Layden, honestly. For the rest, it's like I don't see it to be very useful. But I don't aura because it's pretty rare. This one is semi-rare, but this is not as good as people think it is. This is one of the best for Bozo, because you know there's a chance that you trigger and you deal full damage at melee range. Other than that, it's not very good because the effect is only magic defense plus, so that's perfect for Bozo. But for the rest, the other one would be better. So anyways, there's not much in the armor one, and I'm glad I can keep it a little bit short. The SR one I probably won't bother. So you know, thanks for watching. Hope you guys find this useful, and this is all my own opinion and preference. So definitely everyone has different playstyle, and there's no right or wrong of which you want to use or not. But honestly, all the armor is pretty good. Unless you have the max already, don't order them. Yeah, anyway, so thanks for watching, guys, and I hope this video helps. See you guys next time.